Hello everyone, this is RadTechShoe, and I have some Call of Duty Black Ops 3 gameplay for you. I am playing Hardpoint on Nuketown. I'm starting off with the Cuda, but eventually we're going to switch over to the Weevil, and I'm actually going to beast it up. I'm going to tear it up and have one of the best games I've ever had in Call of Duty history. Not the best overall, but I definitely get a high number of kills, and I get a freaking score of well over 9,000. I finally get to pull off that little Dragon Ball Z reference I've been trying to say for a while. But, you know, I finally got a score of over 9,000. But what I'd like to talk about is some things that have happened earlier this week, and also what is in store for me for the near future. So, yesterday I took my CT registry. 24 hours ago I took my CT registry and I passed it. So I am now a officially certified CT tech. I just have to wait for the paperwork to show up in the mail in about 3.5 weeks, and that's it. But that was it was a very tough test. It was 185 questions, and I had 3.5 hours to do it. It wasn't time consuming. It didn't take me too long. It took me like an hour and 20 minutes, I think. You know, so it was something that I had to prepare for, I had to study for. I've been studying a lot. That's one of the reasons why I hadn't been gaming so much lately, you know, over the past week, was because I've been focusing so much. I had to, you know, set my priorities, you know, in line and make sure that I did well on this CT registry. And I did. I managed to pull it off. I got the score that I needed. I got a 79. The minimum to pass is a 75. So I was cutting it a little close, but I did manage to pull it off. And now that I've got my CT license, I am now nationally certified as a CT tech. Like I said, I just gotta wait for all the stuff to come in the mail. But what's gonna happen is, now that I'm done with my CT registry, I can move on to the next thing. As you know, with my life, it's never static or stationary. Oh, watch this right here. We're just gonna run right in here and we're just gonna pull out the gravity spikes and just wipe out the 5 enemies. Man, it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to run around with the gravity spikes and, you know, just totally shit on an entire group of people. I just love the feeling of running around and just Hulk smashing everyone near me. And right here, I run right by that Cerberus, and that Cerberus is actually going to kill me right here. It's just, I peek my head out just a little too far, and the Cerberus just says hello with a nice rocket to the face. Oh man, but don't worry, we're gonna get all my score. We're gonna get all my score streaks. We're gonna get that Sentry Gun Wraith in this gameplay. Like I said, I beast it up, I go ham, and I have one hell of an amazing game in this video. But now that we're done with the CT registry, now that I'm completely done with CT, I am licensed. Now I am going to switch gears. It is time to focus on the PT test. The PT test is pretty much, you know, I took a mock one earlier last week. I took it on Thursday. I got only 53 setups, which wasn't all that good. I should have done more. I actually had like 10 that didn't count, but one of my NCOs said, well, we're not, you know, like, you didn't go all the way down. You didn't go all the way down on the push-ups on some of them. So it was like, so there was like 10 that he didn't count. So instead of like in the low 50s, I should have been in the mid to low 60s. Which is noticeably better. It's much better. You know, score-wise, I would have gotten much better. But what I also got like 69 sit-ups, 69 being my favorite number of all time. I don't think I need to explain why, but what I really need to focus on, what's really hurting my PT score, is the run. The 2-mile run is it's just killing me. I need to lose like 10 pounds, man. So I need to start running. I'm probably going to start running once I'm done recording this. I'm going to go for a nice little jog, put on my Beats by Dre, and just start running laps around the barracks. But we got the PT test coming up in late April, and after I'm done with the PT test, I'm going to work on my bachelor's degree. I've been putting that off for way too long. I know, it's been months. You know, I initially tried to go to Phoenix University, you know, Phoenix Online, and they shafted me. They said, like, oh, well, you're not even halfway to a bachelor's. And I'm like, bullshit. I've got over 200 credits. You know, I got 4 fucking associates. Oh, more gravity spike carnage right there. Even taking out a Cerberus. God, I love it. And we unlocked the Ruin Gear. The last piece of, you know, hero armor that I needed was the Ruin Gear chest armor by getting gravity spike kills. You know, I just love, you know, gravity spikes for me are kind of difficult to use. It's very difficult for me to get multi-kills with them, but when I do, it is so satisfying. And right here, we're just going to let our sentry gun do a little sniping. But, like I said, it's all, oh, this GI unit just walks up and just bitch smacks me. Ooh, right to the jaw. Just Mike Tyson knocks me out. Bam! Anyway, what's going on is, like I said, it's all about that bachelor's degree after the PT test. The problem is I haven't figured out what online college I want to go to or what bachelor's degree I want to work for. It's gonna be something in the medical field. I mean, it has to be. Obviously, I'm not gonna get one in like engineering or some shit like that. I definitely don't have that capability. Well, I mean, I do have the capability. It's just I'm already mostly there with, the science. So I'm probably going to go for something like, medical management or something that's like useful, and it makes it look like, oh, he's like in a position of authority and leadership and stuff like that. Because maybe, I might one day actually be able to, become like a section manager or a supervisor in this department, in a radiology department. And, having a bachelor's degree for, like, medical management or something like that, that might come in handy. It might look good on a resume. But what I'd like to point out is, the bachelor's degrees, I got 4 associates. But it's hella funny that I got 4 associates, no bachelor's. I just, every time I tell people that, people are like, do you have a bachelor's? I'm like, no, I just got 4 associates. They pause and they do a little double take and they look at me like, 4 fucking associates? How do you not have a bachelor's? And I'm like, well, I went to junior colleges, and instead of specializing in one field, I chose to dabble in a lot of other things, be a little knowledgeable in everything, which I think is a good virtue and a good trait to possess, be somewhat knowledgeable on a lot of different things instead of trying to specialize in just one, and more gravity spike kills for everyone. Gotta love it. So sexy. Anyway, moving right along, now we're going, so pretty much it's all about now that I got my CT registry, it's about that PT test. I gotta lose some weight, gotta kick some ass on that, and I also need to, after that, I gotta focus on my bachelor's, and then from there on out, I might work towards my MRI, because one of the goals I have is to to leave the Army. When I leave the Army, I need to have my CT registry and my MRI registry. I'm halfway there right now with my CT registry. So now that I've got my CT knocked out, I can finally work towards my MRI. The problem is, I've got other stuff that I'm overdue on, and I definitely need to focus on that as well. I have to get a bachelor's. I can't. I mean, the Army's going to pay for it. Why the hell should I not take advantage of that? So yeah, when it comes to my personal life, things are looking good. Things are moving on up, and I'm just, slowly but surely getting everything done that I need to. I'm taking care of business. But when it comes to gaming now, I'd like to talk to you about some of the games that are coming out, man. May is going to be a blast, man. We got Mighty Number 9, we've got Overwatch, we've got Battleborn, we've got so much other stuff that's going to come on, that's coming on out in May. And we also, after that, we've got some other titles coming out in June. No Man's Sky looks very interesting. I'm definitely going to look into it. I might get it. I have no idea what it offers other than just exploration and the fact that I can name shit after myself. But even if that's the only redeeming value, I might just do that. I might just go in there and just start naming a bunch of random, derp shit. Maybe name a bunch of planet and animals after internet memes or some bullshit. I don't know. But No Man's Sky looks very interesting. However, I've already heard a little bit about the next Call of Duty game. It is going to be Ghost 2 from what I know, and I'm just like, ooh, Ghost 2, ooh, man, oh, man, I'm still reeling from the first Ghost. Oh my god, not as bad as Advanced Warfare. I mean, Jesus, and the Advanced Warfare was just atrocious. Thank God I don't have to worry about playing that. Sledgehammer, you need to go back to the drawing board on that, but Infinity Ward, there was some success with Ghost, I'm not gonna lie. I think that Ghost had some success to it. But the problems I had with the first Ghost was spawning. Spawning was a big problem. The spawn traps were very easy to get caught in, and the spawns did not complement the map's design. The maps I did not have a problem with. Like, let's take Octane, one of the more popular ones. One of the more well-known maps for Ghosts, Octane. Octane had a very decent layout. It was just one big rectangle with multiple ways you can go around the map. You can go, it wasn't just 3 lanes. There was multiple directions you could go. And that was fine. I had no problem with Octane whatsoever in terms of its layout, its map design, the flanking routes. I had no problem with that. None whatsoever. The spawns on that map, though, were atrocious. Like, if I were on a domination flag, regardless of who owned what flags, regardless of who had A, B, or C, we could have all three, we could have none of them, they could have two, we could have one, and it didn't matter if I had A or not. That, I don't know what it is, but it tried its hardest to spawn me in that damn strip club. And hey, I like strip clubs as much as any guy, but I mean, Jesus. Like, when our entire team is getting spawn trapped in that damn strip club, it is not that's not something I would tip for, okay? I'm not tipping for that type of an experience, people. I don't care for that type of an experience at a strip club. But this game just did not have good spawns. Now, the spawning in some of the maps did not make a whole lot of sense. Strike Zone, no small maps. I hate small maps. Small congested maps make spawning even worse. And small congested maps, like take on this map. Take on Skyjacked, or Hijacked from Black Ops 2, which is basically the exact same fucking thing. Play free-for-all on hardcore mode on Hijacked or Skyjacked, whichever one you want, and you'll see what it means to be have very frustrating spawns. It's very, very irritating. It's very frustrating to, have very, difficult spawns. I don't like spawns that are restricting and that make it so that right when you spawn, someone's going to be shooting at you within 2 seconds every time. I hate that. I hated Strike Zone. Strike Zone was a bitch for me. I did not like that map. Matchmaking for Call of Duty Ghosts wasn't too terrible. Just like any other Call of Duty game, it feels like I could just always be put on the team of losers. But you know what? It is what it is. It's not nearly as bad as Black Ops 3 matchmaking, in my opinion. And that's going to do it for this gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to punch that like button. Show some love and appreciation for me and my channel. Thank you very much for checking it out. I'll see you guys all later. This is RadTech Shoes signing off.